As news goes, 2024 hasn't disappointed. From politics to developments on the Las Vegas Strip, there were some unprecedented stories. Today, let's take a look back at three of the biggest ones. On a spring night 25 years ago, the Culinary Union held a protest, a really big protest, outside the still unopened Venetian Hotel Casino. Members protested owner Sheldon Adelson opening his resort without union representation. Adelson's people tried to get police to move protesters off the sidewalk, but police refused, sparking a lawsuit that eventually went to the Court of Appeals. The union won. But this year, after Adelson's death and a change in ownership of the Venetian, the Culinary wasn't outside anymore. This year, union officials were inside, with the acting Secretary of Labor celebrating signing the Venetian's first union contract.
But it also says that, look, when there's something that is the right thing to do, the Culinary Union, we're going to stick with workers until the very end. And we don't care how long it takes and how hard it is and how much work there is involved. We'll outlast folks and we'll do whatever it takes to make sure workers have their voice.
At year's end, the Culinary was protesting outside the Virgin Hotel Casino, walking an active picket line at Christmas time. How long it will take to get that contract signed remains to be seen. Former Las Vegas Councilwoman Michelle Fiore has been dogged by fundraising questions for years, but this year, Fiore's problems finally got to court, where a jury convicted her of wire fraud charges related to money she ostensibly raised for a fallen police officer's memorial, but which she actually used for personal expenses, including plastic surgery. Fiore, who served in the Assembly before the City Council, also ran unsuccessfully for Congress and state treasurer. Now she faces sentencing for her crimes, which could send her to prison for decades. Fiore, always defiant, is appealing her conviction and may be hoping for a pardon from President-elect Donald Trump, to whom she has been compared as the Lady Trump. And speaking of Trump, his victory in 2024 ended a string of Democratic wins in Nevada that stretches back to 2008. Trump not only won Nevada, but every other swing state, too. Trump's Silver State victory wasn't close. He earned more than 46,000 votes than Vice President Kamala Harris statewide and beat her by 3.1 percentage points. Harris still won Clark and Washoe counties, which is usually enough for a Democratic candidate to win Nevada, but her weak showing in southern Nevada doomed her bid. Notably, Trump's victory didn't translate to other Republican candidates, including Sam Brown, who lost his U.S. Senate race after earning 74,000 fewer votes than Trump did statewide. And all the Republican challengers in southern Nevada's congressional races lost their campaigns too. And there was a net gain in the state assembly for the GOP of just one seat. That means Trump's victory in Nevada may be unique to him, leaving future candidates unable to follow his path to the White House. Reporting in studio, I'm Steve Sebelius.